Okay.
What do you got?
We've got greetings from Kentucky. What do you collect?
Do you collect anything?
Guitars.
What was your first? What's your favorite?
My first was a like a Sears Harmony model acoustic.
Yeah.
That was my aunt's. And interesting story about that. So that got passed along to some of my cousins and like friends of cousins, and we weren't sure where it was. And for Christmas last year, my parents tracked it down and surprised me with it. And I was home for the holidays in Massachusetts, and they surprised me with my first guitar.
What's your favorite guitar to play?
I love the sound of Strats. I play G&Ls, and their Stratocaster model is called the Legacy. Okay.
All right.
Maine, cool. I love Maine.
Where are you from originally?
Massachusetts, but my family vacationed in Maine every summer. What hobby would you explore if time and money weren't an issue? That's a really good question. That's hard to say because music is my only interest. I love cooking, so I would probably dive into that more. I make a pretty good chicken soup, from scratch, make the stock and everything like that. I like making chilies and soups.
What do you eat when you're on the road, though? What's your go-to?
Too many snacks. What's weird about eating on the road is your schedule dictates when you eat, and so you don't eat when you want to eat. You eat because the show's in 2 hours and we're playing 2 sets, and I might not be hungry, but by the end of the second set, I'm gonna be wiped if I don't eat a big meal. On the road, we all eat crap worse than we eat at home, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's the way it works. It's
Yeah.
When I'm on a road trip, I'll eat the roller food at the gas station. The stuff that's on the rollers.
Yeah.
So you're basically on one long road trip. So it's
you,
totally
you
acceptable.
eat the spinning taquitos.
Oh, they're the best. At what's a QT?
What's
the gas
that?
stations, I think it's called a QT or whatever.
Yeah.
Taquitos on a roller, best thing in the
Man,
world.
that's dangerous. To Arkansas. This is good. What is your biggest pet peeve? I'm gonna say travel etiquette, just because we fly way too much. So there's some airport or airplane etiquette pet peeves that I have. So we put our instruments in the overhead bins, just the guitar, the bass, the trumpet, and the saxophone. And we always make sure we board early, but people love to comment on them. And just like as a casual aside about how they can't fit their bag up there and they don't know why we're allowed to bring instruments on board, that's a pet peeve. Another one is when people that, like when the plane lands and someone from the back doesn't know the deplaning protocol, and then so they rush up. There's an order.
Yeah, we live in a society.
We live in a society. There's rules. I always have a window seat, but I always make sure that I give the armrest to the middle seat. That's a pet peeve, even though I'm rarely the middle seat. When I am, on that rare occasion, I definitely expect both armrests, and I'll claim it. And the way to do that is you have to get the very back of the armrest. You can work your way to the front, but just getting the front won't do you any favors. You can work your way up.
Tell me the name of an artist that I may not be listening to that I should be listening to.
Well, Mac Ayers. He's this killing guitarist, singer. Pretty sure he produces his stuff. He's sort of in the funky new soul R&B world. He's killing. Some other guys like that are Bruno Major, also another amazing singer, guitarist, producer, songwriter. That's 2.